Released May 2019 by the four-man indie team Charlie Work Productions, led by Angus Bear. Fragment is a retro-styled pixel art side-scrolling survival horror game that follows the story of Rose, who enters a mining facility to collect as many fragments as possible to take to the Fountain of Life. This abandoned mine is crawling with traps and crystal-like creatures eager to end you. This is a very short experience, and because of this, I was not expecting much of a story, no background, and this is what I got. I don't know what caused this, why Rose is trying to get these fragments to the fountain, who she's working for, nothing. But this isn't a complaint. I was fine with what I got. The first game that comes to mind when playing this is Metroid. It also reminds me of a few other retro favorites of mine from the Master System era, Zillion and Cyborg Hunter. The controls are a bit iffy. Took some time to get used to, but with the option of controller support on this one, I got over it in a second. The character's movements, however, were still questionable, the main problem being her movement speed. There is a run button, but without it, she moves way too slow, and the run button does not help on steps or ladders. This proves tricky in the final parts of the game where you need speed.
I made it out. I'll be back soon.
Also, after completing normal mode, you're given the option of playing the now unlocked no helmet mode. For this mode, speed is paramount. With the little on offer here, I loved the audio, I loved the atmosphere, I loved Rose's accent, the era's sci-fi music, and most of all, I loved the sound of the shotgun, particularly the reloading. This is another indie game where I think the camera could have been zoomed out a bit more. Feels a bit claustrophobic and inhibiting, and while I'm no fan of this whole pixel art retro style craze, I can play these games without that being a problem, but there are spots in Fragment where it seemed the pixel art retro style was actually working against it. I genuinely did not know what I was looking at sometimes. That being said, my respects to the devs for being able to use such a minimalist art style, yet still strongly conveying the feelings necessary for immersion regardless. Although the game looks like something from the 80s, I was still able to get lost in this pocket-sized experience. I enjoyed it enough to play it once, run out of oxygen, then play it again till the end, then replay it once more in no helmet mode. Yeah, this game also works with permadeath. Die once, and there are no continues, no respawns. This doesn't mean it's a difficult experience, however. It's still light, easily accessible, and appealing. This month marks the 1-year anniversary of Fragment. The devs added more to the experience since its release a year ago. So what we have here is the extended version. I'm only playing Fragment now, so I can't compare this extended cut to the vanilla version, but I do wish the development team much success and growth. Support them by checking them out on itch.io. Fragment, one more excellent indie effort, this time from Team Charlie Work Productions. I firmly believe in the support of indie development. I suspect most if not all huge franchises, companies, corporations started from humble, independent beginnings. And in order to see deviations from the done-to-death mainstream games, this is where said deviation begins. AAA games are all well and good, but many times, if you'd like a truly unique experience, one off the beaten path, then the indie scene is where you want to be. Show your support for independent game developers. Most if not all indie games are priced relatively low. Some are even free with the option to donate, so there's really no reason to pass. Thank you for watching. If you like my content, feel free to like, share, comment, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. If I pissed you off, then we all know where to find those various hate buttons, don't we? Either way, I won't hold it against you. Our game is never over.
I'll have no need to take this helmet off. I'm on my way.